Here we are. Hang on now, hang on. How is everybody today? Welcome, my lovelin and Seattle rain. White Rabbit, you know what we're doing. And CCJ, hello, love. Just jump right on in. With a jump roll. What is going on here? Oh, there we go. The camera works. Will you look at that? Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Yeah, what are we doing here, love? All right. Oh no. Yeah, sound should be on. All right. Where's the Moroccan moon dust, Master Nature? What are you gonna do today? Mondays suck. Mondays suck. Mondays suck. Mondays suck. Hello, LA. Welcome. Welcome. Little's #1, straight to the top of the charts. Yep. All right, that's good. Well, I should just eat the thing. That's what I should do. Just eat it. All right. Oh my God, Master Nature. You're a mess. You're an absolute fucking mess, Master Nature. I can't believe people take you seriously. I really don't. All right. What are we doing? It's going to happen, El. Hey, El, you have to have faith now. It's going to happen. Little's going to be #1, and then you have to, we talked about this. You make sure L is like, you got to send L, you have to send Littles to, the etiquette school, because we have to answer a lot of reporter questions, and you know how it is. My bubbly is all messed up. I'll tell you what. My bubbly, I don't know what it is. I don't even know why I'm talking for Master Nature, because I have no bubble up here, so I don't know why the fuck I'm talking about it. But I don't know. Hey, Master Nature, why you defer to me when we're talking about bubblers? I think you're being a little racist here, don't you think? All right. Oh, goody. Welcome, Sugar Shadow. I love you. You got a poker? Oh, I don't know. I'm thinking about throwing the whole Moroccan fucking space dust log on my fire. I don't have a fireplace. But if I had a fireplace, I'd throw the whole Moroccan meteorite on my fireplace and sit in front of it for like the next 6 hours. And I'd write the greatest novel in the face of the planet. That's my thinking. Oh my God, Master Nature, that's the greatest book I ever read. How did you write it? Well, I threw a big Moroccan meteorite on my fireplace, and I sat there for 6 hours, and I inhaled the smoke from it. That's what I did. Oh my God, Master Nature's brilliant. I'm like, yeah, but I didn't finish it. All right. Yeah, Moroccan meteorite. That's what we call it, Moroccan meteorite. All right. I want to show you this real quick, guys. Now, this is now we can't have the the Butterface War with MD. We can't have that without Mrs. John. So anyway, just want to show you this real quick. This is Rosinski body cam. There's not a lot here, okay? Most of it is him just standing in front of the door. So, yeah, whatever. But at the very end of this, we're in a conversation with another, I forget this other officer's name, but they're I just thought, it's like 5 minutes or so, but they're talking about Parents' Weekend. The cop asked him, was it Parents' Weekend last weekend? So let's watch. There's no subtitles to this, all right? So here we go.
That was last weekend. It was, I think it was senior week. Because they did the senior.
Welcome, Curious Rose. Welcome, Creamy Rose. I still haven't forgotten about your prize. I'm sorry. I'm so behind.
That's more from athletics. I don't know.
Oh, sorry, it's Curious Rose. I'm sorry, Lo. I'm sorry, Lo.
I'll let you guys sing, just whenever.
So, yeah. 4:38.
My hands are warm. I mean, I'm good. I'm just trying to keep the blood flowing.
I got mine down my chest.
Oh, do you?
Want it?
Go upside. Good. I wouldn't be able to feel it anyways. I'd have to shove it down my vest somehow.
Mine's on inside my
Oh, is it? Yeah, I was out in St. John. We just got done hunting. We were eating lunch. Aaron called me.
What are you eating at?
The Rialto in St. John. Just a little hole in the wall.
You get a cheeseburger.
No, I had a Buffalo's chicken sandwich. Delicious. He's like, dude, anybody? He's like, anybody call you? I'm like, no. And then he told me, and I was like, I'm gonna start driving that way. Well, I didn't even drive. We were with the whole family, and Jordan's up from post, so we went, or him and I woke up at like 4:30 this morning to get out before everyone else. So he dropped me off here. So I'll probably have to come up and pick me up.
How's he doing?
It's good. They got like 18 class days left. So he's ready to be back. Yeah, like four, yeah. They only have like a couple days for Thanksgiving break that's coming up. Are there any leads or anything? No?
I mean, I have no idea what's... All I know is what's in the scene. I didn't talk to anybody.
Yeah.
I think
All I heard is what you guys...
they might have a time frame based off of
Witnesses?
well, yeah, that would be stretching.
Yeah.
I'll have witnesses, it's like
Right.
You know, he's right about that.
All I heard is what you guys...
I think we might have a time frame for based off of
witnesses?
well, yeah, that would be stretching it.
That would be stretching it, yeah. It would be.
Witnesses, yeah, it's like
Right, or whatever.
Or whatever. Suspects?
Yeah. Yeah, I just figured I'd show up. No one even asked me to come. I was like, I'm just gonna show up. I figured I could be used somehow.
usually you wait because you want somebody will show up. Like if, I don't know if Tyson was trying to get like one of you here, and then after a couple hours switch you out, you know.
Yeah, well, he didn't even... Aaron called Tyson, or texted him and said, hey, do you need my help or anything? And he said, yeah, just come in and start taking calls
Tyson did.
to Aaron, so...
Oh yeah, there.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Usually it's like straight through here.
Yeah,
Here we go.
yeah.
So we want to use everybody up right at the beginning.
Is Brett and Jason, and do they leave, or...
I have no idea.
Because there's like 2 full patrol teams here.
Just
You haven't really left here yet, I'm assuming. Yeah. I could think of a colder day.
yeah.
Belleville.
Agree with that. Being such a wuss, when it's cold, everybody calling me out pulling my jacket all the time. Complaining when it actually is cold.
I never wear my jacket, and I'm like, I'm gonna bring my jacket.
I don't know.
What were you doing?
Sitting at the PD.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Water said you needed relief.
Oh, I told him to go get Stirk, but...
Well, Casey doesn't want any of his guys on this call because they're handling patrol stuff.
Okay. Well, we'll go hang out and then figure out what's going on.
Keep rolling.
Yeah. All right, mine.
All right, there you go. All right, yeah, I don't know. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know. Got 4:30 a.m. in the morning. I don't know. Got dropped off. There you go. Just a little interesting dialogue there. It could mean, yeah. I'm not saying it means anything. I'm just saying that that's a little bit of a dialogue there towards the end. I don't know. I don't know, Brent. It looks like ATF cosplay too, doesn't it? Yeah. Facebook post. Let's see if I can look at that. Hang on. Facebook. Let's see if I can get on Facebook here. Eesh. I don't know. I'll just look it up normally. Just look. I don't want to sign in right now, Steve. Oh, apparently I have to. What the fuck? So let me see here. Okay, here. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. All right. Let's read that. Let's read it. This is from the Gone Cobbs family page. Excuse me. Master Nature, should I read it or I don't know who should read it? Hey, Garden, who should read the Facebook page here? Should I read it or should Stanley read it or welcome Dame Deb. Stanley, do you want to read this or English Stanley? Our family is heartbroken for the Guthrie family. We pray that Nancy Guthrie, not related to Arlo Guthrie, is returned home to her family soon. Let's try to remember this is real. Oh, good. There, for a minute I thought it was a fantasy play. Thank you, Goncalves, for reminding me of that. And listen, you didn't go to Cambridge either, you fucking cocks. But anyway, excuse me. The family is absolutely fucking heartbroken right now. It is not fair for anyone to speculate about things like this family's knows more. Again, you never went to Cambridge. It shows in your fucking writing here. This makes no sense, Goncalves. Look, it is not fair for anyone to speculate about things like this family's knows more. Oh, my God. Well, Little House on the Prairie, oh, my God. Don't. Look, the school teacher is going to come to your house, and she's going to knock on the door, and she's going to say, your kid can't fucking write. And then you're going to have to beat him. Ashley, our son can't write. It's not funny, Masternature. Do you know how many times we had to beat our son because he didn't know how to fucking write in Little House? Oh my God, it was like a medieval torture, and he still doesn't know how to write. And now, I don't know, my kids are hiding out under the Mankato bar. Anyway, we'll get there soon. Anyway, okay. Well, that's great. Can I fucking continue? Thank you. Now what? Now you fucked me up here. This family, excuse me. This family knows more. This family looks guilty. Why did he or she say this or that? Her tears are fake. So on and so forth. It is disgusting that people say these horrible things. The truth is, you have no idea how you would act in a situation like this unless you are put in these exact shoes. Sorry, I had to raise my voice because they put it in all capitals. All right. This family is in shock. They are exhausted. They are sad. They are terrified. They are traumatized. All at the same time. The last thing they should be worried about is making a public plea for their mother. Hello, mother. Hello, mama. Hello, mother. To have a bunch of people comment and nitpick every single thing that they said and did. The way they cried, the way they looked at each other, so on. Please, please, please me. We still go through this, and it is absolutely horrible reading the terrible things that people assume. Please give this family love and grace. Prayers for the Guthrie family. Hail the Guthrie family. Hashtag Tucson. Hashtag Guthrie. Splash page. Oh my God. Oh, wait. Hashtag, FYP with a little smirky little face. Hashtag FYP. Hashtag prayer. Hashtag missing. Okay. All right. No, wait a minute. What is this? The Conclaves family page. This page is to keep up with our family on. People can send love, support, and money. No negativity, please, but please send money. Private investigator. Red Rum, Idaho. Red Rum, Idaho. All right. Private investigator, really? Okay. Welcome, sick mad. Well, welcome. Original welcome time. Wisdom. Oh, yes, we're going to look at that. We're going to look at that, my garden. That's a great point you bring up. Thank you. Thank you very much. In fact, we're going to look at that. That's true. Yeah, because you know what? It's all about grieving in privacy, guys. Right? Hey, guys, remember, it's all about grieving in privacy. Right? Right. Grief in privacy. But wait, there's more. Yeah, let's watch that. Where are you? Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. You know what? Where are you? Where is it? Where the fuck is that? Is that, excuse me, is that on their fucking Facebook page? Let me see, is that on their Facebook page? God damn it. TikTok, that's right, fucking TikTok. Hang on. Oh, God. What the fuck? What? Where the fuck is this? Oh dear, oh dear. Ah, there you are.
So I'm.
Aha! Okay, I got it. Here we are. Huh. What is this? What am I seeing here on TikTok about Kaylee's mom buying Maddie a house? What? Wait a minute. Who's crying? Harry and Meghan. Drums of wrath. It's true. Yeah, right, Curious Rose? It's like leave us alone, but we're gonna do 7,000 fucking interviews, though. Okay. Sure. Hey, as long as the price is right. All right, real quick. We're going to get into that. We're going to watch the unboxing. There's no crying in true crime. Is there? Not when we're investigators. No. You and I are investigators, my garden. There's no crying in baseball or true crime when we're screaming Stanley, the troops. That's right. I don't want to hear anybody fucking crying. We have to hammer and hammer and hammer. Yeah. All right. Quick break. Quick break. It's Monday. Fuck Monday. How comes nobody goes to Cambridge? The gun Clowell. All listening. They went to Cambridge University and they were gone there for forsaken life. I can't tolerate this American crap anymore. God damn, I don't fucking know. I'm going to Sheffield. I'm going to Sheffield for a little bit. Fuck off. I'm going to Sheffield. Fuck off. Oh. Where's my fucking carriage? Where's my fucking private driver? I'm going to fucking Sheffield. Fuck off, everybody. Fuck off. Sheffield, here I come. Fuck off. I don't understand. Look, the situations are not exactly the same, okay? You lost a daughter, all right? Now I don't even want to fucking get into it because it's none of your fucking business, first of all. And I know they're going to say, well, we're just trying to show support. But you don't know these fucking people. You don't know the Guthrie family. I mean, I'm just saying, this is just a piggyback. what you're doing here ultimately is you're piggybacking on a potential tragedy because you suffered your own tragedy, and you're tying yourself to another major potential tragedy that's been in the headlines now for the past a week and a half or whatever it's been. So we're tying ourselves to these things. I mean, the Goncalves family has no reason to make a Facebook post about the Guthrie situation. These two things are not the same thing. They're not related. They don't know these people. Fuck these people. Oh my God. What? All right, so here we are. So we're on TikTok. Right, we're on TikTok. And we have to share this moment with the world. Now keep that in mind. It may be sad, okay? But I have to share this moment with the world, with everybody. I can't do it in private, okay? I have to share it with everybody. Keep that in mind. Nobody's forcing Miss Goncalves to film herself doing this. Nobody's forcing her to do this. She's taking this upon herself by free will. Right? Right. Remember, there's no crying in baseball. No. Because why? Because you chose baseball. You chose it. Just like Christy here is choosing to display, to make remember those sideshows at the carnivals we used to talk about? This is really essentially no different than a sideshow at a carnival. Right? Look, I don't have to pay to see the sideshow. Right? I can choose to ignore it. Just like this. Now I'm fully participating in the sideshow. Let's watch. So I'm going through some of Kaylee's things and
I just came across the sweatshirt that she was wearing that night.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And in the pocket.
Uh-huh. In the pocket?
Her grub truck. Number 78. Ticket.
Uh-huh. Oh, wow. This is almost 2 minutes long. I'm sorry, guys. 2 minutes. Okay.
I've been looking for it. It's the first thing that I really found that I've been looking for.
You've been looking for
the
it?
top of a box. And
you've had these possessions for what? How long have you had these things? You've had these things for a long time. Just saying.
I looked in the pocket.
Right? I would think that.
And I found that ticket. Just takes you back to those hours.
So basically what you're telling me is there's no way no. If the police confiscated the clothing, they would have gotten her sweatshirt from that night and they would have found the grub truck ticket in the pocket. Right? Now how is it returned to them with the grub truck and ticket in the pocket, like it just happened to be there in the exact same state that it was on the night Kaylee had it on. Come on.
Right before, I had no idea what was was going to happen to them.
We... Okay. Are you done filming yourself? Oh, now we got to show a picture of him. Fuck you. I don't know why you're showing her. Wow.
So I'm going through some occasion.
Wow. Okay, guys, there you are. So we added in little updated footage of at the Corner Club. We added a little snippet of them at the Corner Club. Man, I'll tell you what. Tons of boxes. I don't know. Look. Look, it is sad. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a heartless bastard. Stanley's the heartless bastard, okay? But my opinion, if this is the first time that you found Kaylee's sweatshirt from that night that she was wearing it, you know, at the grub truck and all, if this is the first time you're actually discovering this with the ticket number in the pocket, okay? I think, this is my opinion, I think you should do this privately. That's just my opinion. If this is the very first time that you're coming across this item, personally, I am not going to film myself. I'm not. You know, this to me, a moment like that is something that is going to be between me and my daughter, right? In me finding this, right? Of course, it's going to make me upset. Of course, unless I'm a fucking maniac. Of course, it's going to make me upset. But it's going to be a private moment between myself and my grief and my daughter. That's me, and that's my opinion on this, though. I can't see myself filming. I can't picture myself filming myself in a moment where I just happened to discover my dead daughter's fucking sweatshirt the night she was murdered. I can't picture myself doing that. Think about that. Just think about that process. Think about that process. I mean, hey, don't get me, look, I understand the unboxing, the sadness. I get all that. Fine. To me, it's a little weird because we're talking 3.5 years later. Okay. All right. So it's a little strange to me, but whatever, you know, because these items would have been released back to them much, much sooner. Right. These are not items of evidence. If they were, right, they would have been kept to the trial. So I don't know. I guess the question I have is what here's my ultimate question with this, okay? Here's my ultimate question with this type of thing. What am I gaining out of doing this? What is my purpose in doing this? What am I hoping to gain from doing this? Why am I doing this? Right? These are the questions I have to ask myself. What am I to gain from showing this to everybody who wants to see it? What do I gain from this? What? Is it to fulfill some sort of I don't know. What is it? What is it? I mean, is it Is it to show how upset I am about it? Is it to make you understand how sad I am about this situation? Why am I doing this? Is it to show you how upset I am and how much grief I have surrounding my daughter? Look, we already can understand that. We don't need to really see a video. We've seen you on camera for the past 3 years. Why am I doing this? That's the question, my garden. Why am I doing this? What is it benefiting me? What am I gaining from this? Is it to display my grief for everybody in the world to see? That's why I'm doing it. Is it to garner sympathy from you? To make you say, oh, that is awful. Man, that's really horrible. You know, can you imagine that? Is that the purpose of me doing this? Is to make you react in that fashion? Because what else are you going to do with it? What else are you going to do with this kind of thing? Right? I mean, it's not like you can reach out through the video screen and pat her on the shoulder, right? I mean, why am I doing this? These people, and I'm telling you, that's the problem. Well, we're not going to get into the bigger problem with that, but I have to ask myself this question. Why would I do this in the first place? If this was my daughter that got murdered, right? And I'm let's say I'm the father, why would I do this? Why? I mean, it's one of those questions. Welcome, Mrs. John and Ellie. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Here we fucking go. Yes, thank you, love. Please hit the like button is not going to hurt you. Stanley might hurt you if you don't fucking hit it. He may hurt you, and he will hurt you, actually. Welcome, Jules O'Mara, my love. Don't worry, Mrs. Ellie. You just have to prepare Littles, for a lot of interviews. Make sure make sure Littles is on best behavior here when we're meeting the king and queen. We can't have Littles going off we need proper etiquette, okay, when we win the number 1 spot. So just remember proper etiquette here. That's all, proper etiquette here for Mrs. Littles. That's right. Yeah. Number 15 comes up. I want to look at that. Thank you, Dame Deb. Number 15. And like 77, like the Grail, they're not even thinking about it. They're not even thinking about it. That's what makes us the greatest of all time. Me to my garden. That's right. Because we actually read through every single one of these fucking things. Like, very thoroughly. Yeah. But I want to get to this if I can find it. So this is what we're going to. Hey, we already gave him the Grail. But there are a few others. Yes, there are. As long as let's see if I can find it here, guys. I got so many goddamn documents on my I got so many fucking documents here. Unbelievable. I have to sort through this shit. Okay, where are you? I don't know how many fucking zip files I have. Probably like 20. All right, let's go. All right, let's see here. Yeah, let's take a look at this. I can't... Now, it's been a long time since we read through these things here. What is this? Okay. This is a good one. Now, this is a good one, okay? Dame Deb, thank you for pointing this one out to me again. This is a good one. This is a good one. We should probably... There's probably a way to get this... Well... All right, quick break, and then we're gonna go over 15 again. If we're gonna go over 15 again, I'm assuming we're talking about MPD 15. Now there is ISP, but I think we're talking about MPD 15. All right. Yeah. Quick break. We're gonna get into 15. Yes, indeed. So, right, 15. 2 days after the murders, we're talking about the Women's Center. That's where we're at. Remember, there's a male came into the Women's Center who is all messed up. Anyway, now I personally thought that was Jack DeCour that they're talking about, but we'll see. Because this supposedly happened in October. This supposedly happened October 21st, 2022, 3 weeks before the murders. We'll get there. We'll get there. And my personal feeling is, I don't know this for sure, but the person they're talking about that came into the Women's Center, I felt it was Jack DeCour. I could be totally wrong. It could be a totally different individual. But that was my first impression, that we're talking about Jack DeCour. Yeah. Now, this is a real good one. This is a real good one. This is, oh wow. Now that I'm, okay, and now I remember. This one is extremely good. Dame Deb, thank you again for pointing my attention to 15. 15 is an important one as well. It's close to the Grail. We're approaching Grail territory. But, yeah.
Well, fuck. If you want fucking music, I'll give you fucking music. All you have to do is ask me. Look, all you have to do is say, All you have to do is say, Screamin' Stanley, I want some fucking music. And I'll give you the fucking music. That's all I do. I can give it to you. I'll give it to you. What do you want to fucking listen to? Come on. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, my God. Oh, great.
And my computer decides it wants to be very slow right now. That's wonderful. Thank you, computer. Oh, computer. How am I offline? I'm not offline. Am I offline? No, I'm not. All right, quick break. Hopefully the goddamn internet settles. Oh my god. Goddamn Mondays. That's what I'm going to blame it all on Monday. Damn you, Monday! Damn you! Oh my god. Or is it just YouTube being fucking shit right now? Wow. Okay. Alright, quick break, guys. What the fuck? Where's my black Moroccan space dust? God damn. Fucking bullshit here. Fucking bullshit. I can't smoke it. I can't fucking eat it, Master Nature. We didn't have this shit in the fucking Delta. You know, well, actually, we did have this shit in the Delta. We ain't talking about that, but we had some good shit down in the Delta. I ain't gonna tell you about it. I ain't telling you about it. Fuck you. That's between me and the Delta. That's between me and the fucking Delta. All right. Are you okay now, Master Nature? You calmed down and you had a smoke and stuff? Yeah, MD, I'm all right. Take it easy. Okay, good. Can I share the latest death threat I got from Mrs. Chapin? I don't know why I'm laughing about that, but it's bizarre. Anyway, what the fuck? Oh my god. Finally. Thank you. Thank you. There you are, love. I love you. All right. Where are we? Where are we? All right. Down in the sewers. All right. Of course, there's always this, but we're going to get there. All right, what are we looking at? I don't even know what the fuck I forgot I was doing. All right. No, this is what we're doing. Okay, so this is 15. A couple of things are going on in this document, all right? We have contact with Women's Center, AA interview, LM contact, CC contact, follow-up with Greek life, DOS tip, number 172. All these things are contained within this document. The LM contact is interesting to me because that would suggest to me that is Mr. Well, let's see what it is. So, we're going to start with the first thing. The first part of this is the Women's Center, right? 1115, LS and CF came to the Moscow police substation to speak with Rosinski and I regarding an incident possibly related to the homicides that occurred on the 13th. They stated on October 21st, right? So what is that? 3 weeks and change before the homicides, an unidentified white male came into the Women's Center and asked to speak to someone. F, who was at the Women's Center, spoke to the male. She stated he asked for snacks. Remember, he asked for snacks and appeared to be under the influence of alcohol. She stated the interaction only lasted about 5 minutes. F stated the male said he had a female friend who was in an abusive relationship. A female friend that was in an abusive relationship. The male stated he was afraid the female would be hurt by her boyfriend and was also afraid he would hurt the boyfriend due to the abusive behavior. That's concerning, especially if we're talking about any of the 4 victims here. That's extremely concerning. Yeah. Let me see it. The male stated he was afraid the female would be hurt by this boyfriend, and himself, he was afraid that he was going to hurt this boyfriend due to the abusive behavior. F did not, again, Moscow, you fucking thunders. F did not gather any names and had never seen the male before. I asked both F and S if they had any contacts with any of the victims. They said they did not, and they did not have any of their contacts documented. Well then, what are we doing? So what are we doing here? So then what happens? So this unidentified white male just walks out of the women's center, and then what do? They go on their merry fucking way during the course of the business? I mean, okay. Now what's going on here? What's going on? It could be Ethan. Could be Ethan. It also could be Xana's, one of Xana's suitors. It could be Jack Decor. Because remember, they broke up right around here. In fact, I think they broke up right in the beginning of October. They broke up. Right? Jack Decor and Kaylee broke up at the beginning of October. Somewhere around the 2nd, I believe. Right? Remember? So this is a couple of weeks right after they broke up. Now, if Jack Decor is getting wind that Kaylee now is involved with somebody else, and he knows who that is, and he feels that Kaylee is in an abusive relationship, right? And he's afraid that he may hurt the male. I don't know. It could be Ethan. Actually, I'm thinking, now that you mention it, guys, this could be more of an Ethan Xana play. This could be more of an Ethan Xana play here going on. Yeah. Remember, because Xana's very popular with the other fraternities. A lot of guys, I think, were enamored by Xana. She presented herself as just one of the guys. And I think a lot of the frat guys, I think they really like that. And I think there was a lot of secret crushes on Miss Xana. I think she had a lot of secret crushes on her, definitely. Not only that, but I feel when it got really when we got into the nitty gritty here of Ethan's relationship with her, I think some people who actually knew Xana and felt that they were closer to her, I think some of them took that. I do feel that they got jealous. I do feel there was a jealousy that definitely was going on here. Yeah. Not only that, but you have Ethan Chapin himself being a little Now you're right. Ethan Chapin himself was sort of concerned that Xana was still hanging out at some of the frats where her ex-boyfriend would be. And I think that was a concern for Ethan Chapin. Remember? I think that's in the documents too, right? Yeah. Ethan was concerned about one of Xana's exes. And they would still see each other when Xana would visit the fraternities. Right? Right? Am I not correct? So, yes, there was definitely tension here. Whatever you want to say about it, there's definitely tension going on between Xana, Ethan, frats, other people. Tension is definitely here. I think a lot of guys, I think they did have crushes on Xana, and they saw Ethan. I think some of them really looked at Ethan as, an idiot or a moron, or this guy, I don't know how he's with Xana, she's so cool, and he seems like a complete idiot, that kind of bullshit. So anyway, okay, so that's the first part. Now we get on to AA. All right. Good, thank you. I know we're the best, right? So we remember these things. And I think they're pretty accurate. All right. Quick break, and then... Sorry, guys, I know. Quick break. We'll get on to the rest of this, and we'll finish this up. Sorry. Look, the meteorite sometimes calls. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think there's a little alien hidden inside the meteorite. And it does send out little transmission signals. It says, Master Nature, don't forget about me. You know, I'm here, and... I don't know. Whatever. I can be a millionaire until I'm dead. I said, yeah. But the sun is going to explode one of these years. Well, I don't have to worry about that right now. Well, true, you don't. Oh, God, you're just a disgrace. I'm in disgrace, Master Nature. Especially hanging around you. Oh, God. Oh, God. We have a club up here. Well, it's not quite the skull and bones, but it's close. It's close to the skull and bones. It's better. It's better than the skull and bones. It's better than that. Skull and bones is nothing. Come on. Oh. Through it. 15. I don't know how to cut chicken. I really don't. Sometimes I use a pocket knife to cut chicken. Sometimes I use a paring knife to cut chicken. But this is one of the dumbest things I think I've ever read. Well, let's carry on. So here we are. All right, 11:15. This is the second part. 11:15, right? 11:50 a.m. AA came into the substation to speak with me. I was told by Corporal Payne A went to Gritman on 11:13 to seek medical care for cuts on his hand. Great. I asked A what happened to his hand. He stated that on 11/12, at around 8 p.m., he cut his hand attempting to cut chicken for a sandwich. Okay. Right? I guess this is how people roll in Idaho. I guess. Like, what are you talking about? Look, if I'm cutting chicken for a sandwich, I'm not cutting the real chicken. I'm cutting, like, the chicken meat that's already there and putting it on the sandwich. And with lettuce and tomato and mayonnaise, maybe? I don't know. But I'm not taking the chicken and cutting it and then putting it on the sandwich. How the hell else am I going to cut my hand? Oh, my fucking God. Well, Master Nature, this is what I keep telling you. They never went to Cambridge. Yeah, this one is very strange. I mean, give me a fucking break here. Just give me a break. Give me a fucking break. Just give me a break. Give me a break. It's Monday. Something like that. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Okay, so we're attempting to cut a chicken for a sandwich. A stated he was intoxicated. Go figure. And when he was trying to cut the meat, his pocket knife slipped and cut his hand. That must be some slippery chicken. I asked, that pocket knife, I asked when he went to the hospital. He read his wristband from the hospital, and he said he went in on 11/13 at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. But I cut my hand on 11/12 at 8 p.m. in the evening. Does that make sense? So look, I cut my fucking hand to hell trying to put chicken on a sandwich with my pocket knife. It slips. It fucking cuts my hand up. But then I wait approximately what? I wait almost 24 hours to go to the fucking hospital. What? I mean, I must have been bleeding like a fucking pig for like 14 hours. Until I decided to go to the goddamn hospital. That's interesting. I mean, this makes absolutely no sense. Right? The whole point of this, why we're reading this absolutely makes no fucking sense at all. First of all, why are you using a pocket knife to put chicken meat on a goddamn sandwich? You don't even need a knife. All you have to do is just take the fucking meat, break it up in your hand, and stick it on your goddamn Kaiser roll. You don't need a knife to cut it. I mean, what kind of chicken are we talking about here? I mean, yeah, are we talking about a real life chicken? Well, then you're still going to have to cook the chicken, unless you're eating raw chicken meat. I mean, I hope not, but I don't know. Maybe in Idaho, they just kill the chickens. They cut out pieces of the fucking, of their bodies and stick them on sandwiches and eat them. Give me a fucking break. I mean, this is so dumb. Look, if you're gonna fucking cut up a chicken meat, well, just get a knife. Get a real knife. Why are you pulling out a stupid pocket knife, you inbred, stupid fucking piece of crap? Oh my God. The dumbest shit I've ever heard. Reading through this shit is like, it's like reading through, well, you know what, Mrs. John? Mrs. John, that's it. I had it. Yeah, Mrs. John, you wanted it, and now you're gonna fucking get it, and, we have to commence the 100-year battle, Butterfield Phase Battle War. You forced me into this. I don't want to do it. Oh, for fuck's sake, here we go again. I guess I gotta narrate this fucking shit. All right, Mrs. John, here we go. I hope you liked it. Okay, here we. Oh my fucking. I'm already. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Here we go. Here we fucking. Now what do you do?
Welcome home, baby.
Yeah. Oh, you blasphemy. Look at this fucking kitchen. Man, that must be pretty good. $5,000 a month on your fucking head. Oh my God. Hey, thank you very much. Hey, hey, listen to me, Garden. Listen to me, Garden. You're one of the best, and I'm not gonna bullshit you. How can I get 3 or 4 of these fucking people so I can have a mansion? Look, all I need to do is have 3 or 4 of these fucking people right here. I'd have a fucking mansion. I really would. Oh, Master Nature. Oh my God. What the fuck are you drinking? What the fuck what is he drinking? Yeah, then you fucking prick. And then the fucking prick runs off to the fucking sink. He has to wash his fucking mouth out. Here we go. Yeah, go wash your fucking wrinkled-ass butter-fucking face mouth out. Because you drank Solange with a fucking shark fin on it.
That drink stinks.
What the fuck? A drink stank.
I hate my tongue.
You know, the fuck. You know what else? Your tongue fucking hates you too. You fucking. Oh my God. I hope you like that, Mrs. John. All right. Yeah, Mrs. John, I fired a cannonball across your brow and you didn't even know it. All right. Prepare the ships. We're going to attack at dawn. All right. Hail Britannia. John Paul Jones is like, I better step into this fight. Nobody's getting away from me. Not some butterfaced bitch. Not a bitch, but not some butterfaced, you're not gonna take over Britannia. No. Oh my God. What are you guys doing to me? Help me. Help me. Oh my God. Lynn, how are we going to drug that? Yes, you're a great chef. Here, drink this potion. It's going to make you a better chef. Wait, how comes I woke up a week later? Where am I? Oh, bye-bye, you don't like that. Yeah, they don't like that. They don't like that little word in there. They don't like that little thing that says, thou shalt not kill. They don't like that. Every time, that turns them off, you see. That turns them off. Yeah. So much for the Sky Pilot, right? Fuck you. All right. All right. All right. That's it. All right. So this is interesting. A told me he lived at the house. The laceration was on his right hand. He sent me a photograph of the injury, and I attached it to the case. I asked A if he knew any of the victims. He stated he had seen Ethan 2 times at parties, but did not know any of the females. He said the sister house was, he said it was a national standard, but he had friends from multiple sororities. Okay. A ran me through his weekend from Saturday morning. He stated he slept in Saturday morning, 11:12, and woke up around 9:30 a.m. A stated he went to the treehouse, which was a outhouse outhouse. We hear outhouse a lot. We hear that term outhouse a lot. It's not an outhouse, as we know. This is a dwelling. This is a dwelling. They call it an outhouse, located there on Taylor Avenue. He said he spent the whole day there watching the game. He left the treehouse at around 7:30 p.m. and went back to the Nightmare on Elm Street. All right? Yeah. He said he was drinking all night and finally went to bed on the 13th at around 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. A said he was with his friends, LM and CK, all night. Okay. A provided me M's phone number. Rosinski talked to M later at the house. M said he and A were walking downstairs at the house. Now when he missed a step and fell into the window. Oh my God. It just gets ridiculous, right? Right. And this is where we get confused about whether or not A cut his hand from the chicken or if he got the cut on his hand from falling into the window. Cutting chicken, and he saw the injury, right? He said at the time, neither he or A saw any blood. M said A was cutting chicken and he saw the injury. Prior to this, according to M, A was extremely intoxicated and thought he cut his hand while cutting the chicken. But M believed he cut it on the glass. Okay. A said he was willing to sign a consent form for medical records if we needed them. A said he could not remember if he cut his hand on the window or with the knife. A said his friends told him to go to the hospital to make sure there wasn't any glass in the hand. I went with A to the house, and he showed me the window they found broken. It could have been broken for 5 fucking years. I photographed the window and attached it to the case. Well, that's good for you. Hey, Rosinski, did you find any broken glass that looked fresh around the window? Did you photograph any broken glass that was fresh around the window? I don't know. Fucking splash screen. Sorry, we'll pick that up. Hang on. That's great you photographed a broken window, but did you photograph any broken glass that appeared new, by the window? I don't know. It doesn't say it. Fucking ridiculous, right? All right. Yeah, okay, right. I photographed the window and attached it to the case. Now, on 11/16, 3 days after the murders, I responded to Mwah at on Main Street. A person of interest, Jack Showalter, lived at L confirmed Showalter lived at the unit alone. They said they did offer free internet service to tenants through this cable, Cox Cable. L said they could not see who used the service. Now we're jumping again. Okay, now we're talking about Jack Showalter. This is a separate thing, right? I asked L if any of their tenants tried to get out of their lease recently. They said no. They said Showalter started his lease on July 18th. The employee remembered Showalter because his father was adamant that Mr. Showalter get his apartment. Remember that? Little fucking baby. I responded to the cable company to see if Showalter utilized the internet service they provided. This is completely irrelevant, by the way. The employee gave me a paper with all tenants from that Queen Road apartment complex that used it. Showalter did not use the service. He didn't use it. Great. That was a waste of fucking time. Who cares? On 11/16, I was asked to follow up on individuals connected to victims or people of interest. The names provided were MB, DB, NF, JF, and C, Cole Bainbridge. Cole Barenberg. I called the Dean of Students office for phone numbers for B, and F. I called B first, who stated he was at home in Boise. B and F stated they lived together in Meridian. I passed the information on to Captain Barrett. I also TLO'd F and B. I got a number for F and called him. He provided his home address in Boise and said he was willing to speak with detectives. Great. I forwarded that information as well, okay, TLO of B to Corporal Payne and Captain Barrett. Still on the 16th, DS and JH from the DOS office came to the iSub station. S stated he had information regarding the homicide. S first stated the DOS office had a debrief to check in on everyone. S stated J Decor, right? This is where we get into the DOS, okay? So S stated Jack Decor's name was brought up. He said it got him thinking because Jack Decor had a recent care report in on him. On 11/3, Decor emailed the DOS, emailed this, right, saying, I had a few different circumstances in my life that have substantially decreased my mental health. On the 4th, which is 9 days before the murders, S called Jack Decor. S said Decor seemed distant, distracted, and sad. S also brought up the grub truck video. He said he was guessing, but he believed it was actually Jack Decor following the victims and hovering around them. That's not true, right? We know that was Showalter. S also said after finding out what happened, Jack Decor was more concerned with his dog. I thanked S for the information. I asked H if he was able to provide the care reports for Jack Decor they had referenced. H said they did. H said they did not seem hugely concerning, but would attempt to gather them. Yes, they are hugely concerning, you fucking moron. Whoever H is, you're a complete moron. Absolutely, they're highly concerning. because his ex-girlfriend is dead 2 weeks later. Horribly murdered. Yes, they're hugely concerning. You fucking moron, H, whoever you are. Goddamn fucking inbred. Idaho. Yes, they're extremely important. Other. Yeah. 15th Morris, approved 3 days later by Schlong, my Schlong a Ding Dong, the greatest Swedish artist of all time, Sergeant Finger Ding My Ding Dong. Fuck off. Fucking retarded. Of course it's important. Jack DeCour's ex-girlfriend is horribly mutilated 2 weeks later from Jack DeCour calling into the DOS office saying he was depressed, fucked up, distracted, probably suicidal for all we know. And I'm more concerned about my goddamn dog after the murders. And that's exactly what we see in the body cam footage. And that's exactly what we see in his interview. He's more concerned about the fucking dog than Miss Kaylee. That absolutely fits. He's absolutely correct here. That's absolutely what we see. It absolutely is. It does. It fits. Jack DeCour is more concerned about Murphy than he is about Kaylee herself. So yes, that is absolutely accurate. Which tells me that a few things. It tells me this. It tells me that Jack DeCour is absolutely a possible suspect in this case. It also tells me that if Jack DeCour was not a direct participant in this case, it also tells me that he's fully aware of what happened, and it also tells me that there's some sort of how do I want to put this? That there's some sort of relief that this happened. As fucked up and strange as that sounds, that also tells me that there's some sort of relief on Jack DeCour's part that this happened. And his only concern now is Murphy, the dog. Where's my dog? Fuck Kaylee. I already know what happened to her. I don't care. And I switch my focus to the dog. Yeah, it's almost like a relief here. Now I don't have to think about Kaylee at all anymore. She's completely cut out of my mind, or so I think, right? Now my sole focus is on Murphy the dog, and that shows in his behavior. He doesn't give a fuck about Kaylee. He doesn't care about what happened to her. Again, this is another person who is corroborating this. He only cares about the dog. So there you fucking go. So, Christy, Conclavis, I think you should be less concerned about showing TikTok videos of Kaylee's clothes and more concerned about people who are in their lives who were actually kind of sociopathic. Because Jack DeCour strikes me as kind of sociopathic. I have no regard. I have no feelings for my ex-girlfriend who I dated for about 7 years. I have no remorse at all. All I care about is the goddamn dog. Fuck the dog. Who cares about the dog? The dog is irrelevant in this situation. You gotta care about the human being first. If you don't care about the human being first, there's a big problem here, Jack DeCour. You fucking weasel. You're a cocksucking... You know what you are, Jack DeCour? You are a fucking coward. We've said this many times on this channel. You are a fucking baby coward is what you are. And Kaylee herself called you a fucking baby. You are a baby. But not only are you a baby, but you are a fucking coward. You are a fucking coward. You are a low-life coward. Yes, you are, Jack Decor. In fact, you're so much of a low-life coward that you couldn't even give your little speech about her at the memorial service. You walk up on stage with a little piece of paper in your hand, pretending that you're going to give a speech about Kaylee, and you never give the speech. You fucking coward. You are a coward. You're a low-life, degenerate Moscow coward. You are a fraternity coward. You're a fucking coward lowlife. Jack Decor. That's just my opinion, but that's what you are in my opinion. You couldn't even say 2 words about your ex-girlfriend who you dated for 8 years. You couldn't even say 2 fucking words about her at the memorial service. But you walk up on stage with a note in your hand, pretending that you're going to speak about her, and you never say 2 fucking words. You're a goddamn coward. You're a goddamn baby fucking coward. Jack Decor. That's what you are. That's your nature. Fuck yes it is. Quick break. This is my opening statement. Fucking ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous for me to think about. If I'm dating someone from high school, I'm a young high school kid, all the way up through almost my last year of college, and I can't say 2 fucking words about her at her own memorial service. I mean, think about that. Fucking ridiculous. Truly. Sorry, I gotta turn the page. I got too much spit on this one. Yeah, that's what happens. Quick break. I think a lot of psychos go there, Mrs. John, and I'll tell you why that is. It's because it's not very difficult. First of all, it's not very difficult to get into the school itself. Believe me, if I look at the criteria of getting in, it's not very difficult. It's not. It's not very hard at all. Most people actually can get in. I mean, as long as you're a B student, you can get in there. Anyway, whatever. Quick break. Yeah, in fact, I'm going to show you that clip. In fact, that's what we're going to do when we come back. I'm going to show you that fucking clip about the memorial service. Yeah, we're going to see that again. That's how much this fucking putz. It makes me angry. This fucking putz. And I don't even need Screaming Stanley for this. He's a fucking putz. This guy. He does not deserve that fuck. He doesn't deserve that dog. He doesn't deserve any animals. This fucking putz. Oh, the greatest of all time. Anyway, this goes all the way back to the 4chan history. Jack DeCore goes all the way back to 4chan history. He has always been a suspect in this case. He was the main suspect in this case. I think even up until the time of the trial, they never properly ruled Jack DeCore out of this because they were still getting his fingerprints all the way up and through 2025. I think if you're looking at this from a real homicide investigation perspective, Jack DeCore was never ruled out as a suspect. He never was. Brian Kohlberger, they got onto him, and they went with him, okay? But all the while, Mr. DeCore, I don't think they ever properly ruled him out. I don't think they did. And a real homicide investigation, looking in on this, okay? Jack DeCore was never, you can't rule him out. I don't think they did. But what happened was, of course we know, Brian Kohlberger took the plea deal, and Jack DeCore was bye-bye. Bye-bye. Yeah. But I want to watch that again with you because we're going to watch it. Okay? And we're going to watch his demeanor again. Yeah. Important. Which one? Which one? Sorry, guys, I'm ranting. I apologize. I'm missing the chat. I love you. Don't forget that. Welcome, Satire. Welcome, everybody I missed. I love you. Thank you for putting up with my rants on a Monday. All right, where are we here? So, yeah. Fucking hell, I'll tell you what. The memorial service makes me sick. Most of it makes me sick. Not all of it. There's some good parts to it I actually feel that are genuine. Not many. Not many. Not many. But
folks have no idea what honey and cinnamon can
fuck off. So, here we go. Here we go.
All right, on behalf of the family.
All right.
I want to welcome you here today.
To the Christ Church. No, all right. Hang on. Subtitles. No. Okay. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? That's not you, is it? Maisie. Oh, you're not going to show Maisie, are you? MD, I don't think so. I don't think we're going to show Maisie here. Okay, good. Oh, I don't want to see her face right now, please. All right. All right, here we go, guys. All right. I don't know. It's... Yeesh. Yeah, I mean, you gotta... It's a good point. You gotta... Yeah, it's a good point. It's a good point. Could Jack DeCore swing a knife and kill people? I don't know. But could one of his friends? could one of his crew? Maybe. Would he be fully aware of what's happening? Absolutely. Absolutely, he would be full aware. Now, you're right. He could be a pussy in that fashion. I agree. He may not have a... He is a coward. I give you that. He is a definite coward. So, okay, here we go. Let's watch this. So we're walking on stage. Takes a minute, right? You've seen this before. We're at the memorial service. There's our buddy Steve, Christy, the kid, the son, daughter, Olivia's over there, and there he is.
want to thank you guys all for coming here today. This is
He's got a note in his hand, love.
we got Jack up here, and
Yeah.
I want to thank Xana's family for putting this together. I didn't have to pick up the phone. I didn't have to write an email. I didn't have to do anything. And I know that an event like this large with all these things took a lot of people, and they volunteered their time. And we want to thank who you know if you were a part of this. I can't say everyone by name, but I want to thank you. We're going to say a couple stories about our girls and help you guys understand how much we love them and how we miss them, and how we hope this community can get strong and heal. And
Jack, is this Jack? Jack, sorry, Jack is right here.
How much the world has lost with these two girls and these other 3 girls in Zion and Nathan. All right, my wife will read a poem that she had on her page, Kaylee, and here you go.
I came across this. Going through Katie's stuff. It's called Milk and Honey.
What?
Most important is love. Like it's the only thing you know how. At the end of the day, all of this means nothing. This page, where we're sitting, your degree, your job, the money, nothing even matters except love and human connection.
But yet, I'm in $100 million. I'm in a huge lawsuit though. For $100 million, I'm gonna get. But it's not about the money. Fuck you.
You love and how deep.
Amazing how time changes people's perspective on things, doesn't it? When we're at the memorial service, oh, money, fuck money. Fuck money. It's not about the money. It's about love, and it's about caring for ourselves, right? Fast forward, baby, give me that $100 million fucking dollars, baby. Fuck you.
How you touch the people.
Really, fuck you.
And how much you give them.
Okay, good. Good.
Here's a list of stuff your car company does, but is actually illegal.
Great. Good for you.
Kaylee was our middle child out of 5. She was always competitive. She was smack dab middle, so Steven and Olivia were a little bit older. And Aubrey were a little bit younger, so she kind of had to figure out where to fit in, and she definitely did. There was never a day that she didn't want to race her brother because she was just determined that girls were faster than boys, or that she didn't want to go bug her little sisters and make sure they knew that she was older and they were the little sisters. Kaylee is a huge part of our family. The dynamics of our family will never be the same. We know this is God's will. It's hard to accept. But she was a beautiful girl. She started junior high with Maddie, as you all knew, and our family became 6 very quickly. There was a lot of friends throughout this family that came and gone and went and whatever, and we're still friends, but we don't see him that much. That wasn't Maddie. Maddie and Kaylee were by each other's side every day. They went to other countries together. Karen took them to Hawaii together. We took them to Mexico together. They went to college together. They went to high school together. They lived in their own apartment together. They were sisters. She was one of ours. And we're just heartbroken. And we know it's just going to take time for everybody to heal. If that's possible. I just pray that it is. Thank you, everybody.
You guys want to say anything? We're going to share just a little bit of a story so you could understand how Kaylee was. My father, who also passed away this year, he's that guy that sits in the lazy boy chair and has the controller and owns the room. Well, when he wasn't looking, he'd go probably get himself a beer or something, and Kaylee would grab his controller and pull the batteries out of it and go hide them.
Like 2 years old, like 2 or 3 years old, little.
Yeah, she was 3 years old. My dad would rant and rave that somebody was hiding the batteries, and we just thought he was kind of losing his mind. Because it was happened like 4 or 5 different times, and Kaylee would just sit on the couch with a big grin on her face and just watch what my dad would do and how upset he would get. And I believe that's around the time that my dad named her K-Bug.
Bug us.
Because she bugs everyone. And it stuck because it was appropriate. She wasn't perfect. She was our little girl. She was ornery, and we loved her for that, you know. It was okay that was her signature, and nobody tried to change her.
Another thing. Okay. Similar to the battery story, back in the day when we had cordless phones, 3 or 4 throughout your house, going to my sister's, her favorite thing to do was to throw them in the toilet. So she would tell me, Christy, Kaylee threw the phones in the toilet again. I'm like, I'm sorry, sissy. I'm sorry. Can we dry it out? Is it done? Was it clean water? I don't know how many phones I had to replace because for whatever reason, she would throw those cordless phones in the toilet.
All right. Is that everything? You want to say something?
Oh gosh, so I'm Olivia. I don't even know if I need...
Do I need an introduction? All right. However, you saw Steve turn to Jack Decor and look at him, say, do you want to speak? And he said, okay. And Jack Decor, off camera, declined to speak about Kaylee. Even though he came up on that stage with a fucking note in his hand, this fucking baby coward. Remember, right? You saw that, right? So Jack Decor did have an opportunity to say 2 fucking words about Kaylee, and he refused. He refused. Refused. All right? Just saying. So at first, when I watched this, I thought, okay, well, maybe they just ran out of time. Maybe he didn't have enough time to speak because they ran out of time, whatever. That's not the case. He had every opportunity to say anything he wanted to about her, and he didn't. You can't even go to the microphone and say, anything. Like, I'm devastated. She was my girl for 7 years. I loved her. She was the most amazing person I've ever met. Nothing. Not one fucking word, Jack Decor. You coward frat. Fucking inbred coward frat boy. That's what you are. You are a fucking coward little fucking frat boy. That's what you are. Just like every other fucking frat boy. Most of you. Cowards. Cowards. You can't do anything on your own. You're a coward. You're a fucking baby coward. And that's why Kaylee broke up with you again for the last time. Because she knew that you were a baby. And Kaylee outgrew the fact that she didn't want to deal with a baby anymore. And you are still a fucking coward baby, Jack DeCour. You cock sucker. And that's my opinion, but that's what comes out in the documents, and that's what comes out in the behaviors of these people. That's what comes out in Jack DeCour's behavior. I can't say one goddamn nice word about my ex-girlfriend at her own memorial service. Fuck you, man. You're a frat coward. You're a coward. Just like your frat buddies. You're all fucking cowards. Some of you are a little psycho, don't get me wrong. But you're all cowards. You are the lowest. Yes, you are. Look and listen to me. I don't care if you're camera shy. I don't care if you're nervous. It's not about you. It's not about you. So you can stand in front of that goddamn microphone. You don't have to look at the audience. You could stare right at that microphone and say a couple of nice goddamn words about her. You fucking coward. But you're a goddamn weasel. You're a fucking weasel. And I think you've always been a weasel, my friend. You're one of these people that is charming enough to weasel your way into people's trust, just like you did with Kaylee and her stupid family here, and that's what you did. You did that because you're a fucking weasel. That's just my opinion. But cowards like that, like Jack DeCour, that's exactly how they operate. Just like Jack DeCour. He's a fucking coward. He's a leech. He's a baby. He's charming. And he'll make you trust him. Okay? But deep down, this guy is a fucking leech coward. Yes, he is. And guess what? Kaylee, as we know, got absolutely sick and tired of it for him being a goddamn baby. And she had enough. But this little prick, he couldn't let it go. No. Fuck you, man. So you're right. I think you're correct here, guys, in your assessment, my garden. I think you're correct. I think Jack DeCour is too much of a coward to swing that axe. However, he's not too much of a coward to arrange things to happen. He's not that much of a coward. He can perhaps arrange certain things to happen. I don't know. I don't know yet. Still thinking about it. What about my dog? What about my fucking dog? Where's my dog? Where's your girlfriend? Fuck your dog. You fucking psycho. You're a sociopath. Fuck your dog. gonna pick this. We'll pick this up. We're gonna pick this up. I'm serious. Hey, welcome to the class. Welcome to the fucking class. Master Nature. You wanted the best, you got it. You got my garden. My garden is the best garden in the universe. Yes, indeed. We're going to get through Olivia's fucking bullshit because, again, Olivia, she never met a camera she doesn't like either, just like her fucking father. But here we go. Of course she has to say something. She's the older sister, by the way.
I need this mic. I have a loud voice. I apologize. I'm Haley's older sister.
Uh-huh.
And, I mean, everyone's kind of said it. She was kind of a pain in our butts, but she was our pain in the butt, and we loved her.
Uh-huh.
The one story that I, for whatever reason, thought about when I walked up here, and I haven't thought about in a long time.
Oh.
Was one time my sister came to me and she said, Olivia, I think I got something stuck up my nose. And I said, whatever, what do you mean you have something stuck up your nose? She said, I feel like there's something stuck up there. So I go and I press on her nose, and there's a really hard lump in there. So I'm like, we're going to have to go talk to Mom. This is serious. So we take her up to Mom, and sure enough, she had a bead stuck up there.
I agree, White Rabbit.
So we wind up
The
going
real Murphy didn't want anything to do with this fucking guy. I agree.
Eventually we get it out, and we ask her, we say, Kaylee, how did you get that bead up your nose? And she goes, I don't know. It must have popped up there when I fell off the bed. And I don't know why I thought of that story. I don't know what it says about her, but that was one of my favorite stories of Kaylee.
Okay. Speaking of the sales. Anyway, excuse me. Anyway.
She was a turd.
Wait, what'd you say? What'd you say, Mama? Boy, that's one hell of a fucking story to tell you about your sister, I'll tell you what.
That was one of my favorite stories of Kaylee.
She was a turd.
She was a turd. That's what she said. She was a turd. Listen.
That was one of my favorite stories of Kaylee.
She was a turd. That's what it means.
But I say that lovingly about my daughter. She was a turd. You know, I mean. You remember catching that the first time you watched this? I didn't. Look, now she's trying to be folksy and she's trying to be down home, but she calls her daughter a turd at her memorial service. Remember, context is everything here. Where are we? What are we doing? What is the context that we find ourselves in? You're at your daughter's very own memorial service. She was horribly brutalized to death. And this is what we get.
She was a turd.
She was a turd.
So, along the lines...
Okay. I mean, I understand she's trying to be folksy with her daughter. She's trying to be like, yeah, she was a brat, you know, right? But look, you gotta keep in mind where you are. You gotta be able to censor yourself a little bit here. Just saying. You don't want to be saying your daughter's a turd at her very own memorial service. I'm sorry, but just, that's not a good word to use. Right? You might as well say, yeah, she was a little shit. She was a little shit. And then you think to yourself, gee, I wonder why Kaylee wanted to separate herself from these people. I wonder why that is. And it makes me wonder, right? Welcome, Sir Equinox. All right, let's finish these characters up, shall we?
Of her poem, I just want to tell everyone, if you can learn from our disaster that we're all working through together, you really have to just take care of each other. You got to reach out and hug people, make yourself uncomfortable, and just be part of the healing, and take advantage of every opportunity that you can tell your child that you love them, and don't let them walk out that door without giving them a hug, even if they're annoyed and they don't want you and you're embarrassing. Just say, I'll hug you longer if you just don't get this over with. So if that's, it's going to take that. If this community is going to help us, we all know that we can't do it alone. And I thank you guys all for here and starting that.
But she was a turd. Okay.
Process right here in our
right, Mom? Community. She was a turd.
Thank you guys.
Oh. the look of death. Maybe. Hey, great job, Jack. Good job. Hey, good job. Hey, Jackie. Hey, Jackie boy. Where are you? Hey, good job. So glad I got to hear that speech you have there in your fucking right hand. You fucking coward. Yeah, fuck you. That's what I think about these people. And you know what? We've said this before on this channel. Kaylee was way too good for this family. Kaylee was way too good for this family. Absolutely. These people disgust me. Absolutely disgust me. Look, I know you're trying to be folksy, and I know you're trying to be cute, okay? I get it. We are the greatest of all time here, baby. I understand what you're trying to do, all right? But you got to remember the context that you find yourself in. We're not talking about her at a graduation party. We're not roasting her at a roasting party. We're at her fucking funeral service. Look, if this was a roast of Kaylee Gonzalez, fine. We can color all the names in the book. It's a joke, but not at her own funeral service. You fucking inbreds? Idaho? Steve? Your goddamn mutt family? You're fucking inbreds. What context are you in? You don't even know what context that you're in. It's appalling. Jack Decor, you're appalling. You're just like the rest of these fucking people. All appalling to me. You're all appalling. This is not how normal people address people that their sons and daughters that were just horribly mutilated. And this is the best that we can come up with. You gotta be out of your mind. No, we're gonna end it like this, all right? Like this, all right? This is how we're gonna end it. There is gonna be a late show because, man, I'm fucking fired up with this fucking garbage. I am fucking fired up with this fucking garbage, man. These people are garbage. They really are. To me, they're fucking garbage. How can you talk about your fucking daughter that way? Again, if this was a roast, fine. But
I love this Master Nature. I am the hammer.